cannot get away from this lady, man. Good God. I'm so sick of it. Stephanie White, the Indiana Fever, man. How is she now? All of a sudden, she ain't never been a part of nothing Team USA. All of a sudden, she a part of Team USA when Caitlin Clark is there. What the is going on? Why? We just want to watch Clark play basketball. I don't like, why do Stephanie White gotta be?
That level of agitation doesn't come from nowhere. It's the sound of someone hitting their breaking point after spotting a pattern that's become impossible to ignore. The source of this tension? Team USA just dropped the roster for the 2026 FIBA World Cup qualifying tournament in Puerto Rico. While it's a relief to see Caitlin Clark's name on the list, her inclusion isn't what's triggering the alarm bells. The real issue, the detail that makes this feel like a setup, is the leadership chosen to stand on the sidelines and dictate her play.
Oh, man. Just as I was about to walk out the door, the information came out. Team USA announced its roster for the FIBA World Cup qualifying tournament next month when we go watch Caitlin Clark do what she do. We got to get into the final roster, man. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video. We got to get...
player roster is exactly what you'd expect from the USA basketball machine. A calculated blend of seasoned Olympic champions and the sport's most electric rising stars. You have the gold medal pedigree of Chelsea Gray and Kelsey Plum, anchors of the 2024 Paris squad, alongside the veteran presence of Dearica Hamby and Kalia Copper. Contrasting that experience is the arrival of the new guard. We're seeing senior national team debuts for Paige Buchers, Kiki Iriafen, and Sonia Citron, who join Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Angel Reese. On paper, this lineup is a masterclass in roster building, since the U.S. has already secured its spot in Berlin after winning the 2025 AmeriCup. This Puerto Rico qualifying tournament is essentially a high-stakes laboratory. It's the standard USA basketball playbook. Blood the youth on the international stage before the World Cup begins. However, the coaching announcement tells a far less standard story. Leading the charge is Duke's Kara Lawson, a choice that has already sparked debate given Duke's recent habit of entering the season with high expectations only to underperform. Supporting her is a trio of assistants: Natalie Nakase from the Golden State Valkyries, Nate Tibbetts of the Phoenix Mercury, and Stephanie White from the Indiana Fever.
Y'all better do what's best for business, and she's better than them anyway. Caitlin Clark better be starting for this Team USA team. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't got time. Let's not play games. But it is going down next month. Man, this is lit. This is lit, man. USA Basketball announces roster and coaching staff for 2026 FIBA. Hold on, coaching staff. Bruh, if I read this article...
The backlash isn't actually about the players selected or how many minutes they'll get. It's about something much more calculated. Stephanie White has effectively become Caitlin Clark's permanent shadow. Think about the progression. White had zero coaching ties to Clark during her time at Iowa, yet she was appointed head coach of the Indiana Fever in 2025. Now, in February 2026, she has suddenly appeared as an assistant coach for Team USA's qualifying run. The detail that should give everyone pause is this. This is Stephanie White's debut as an assistant coach for the women's national team program. While she's a decorated veteran who played in the 90s and a former WNBA Coach of the Year, she has never been part of the USA basketball coaching pipeline until the exact second Caitlin Clark joined the senior roster. When you look at that timeline, it stops feeling like a coincidence and starts looking like a strategic pattern. It's as if the establishment felt Clark needed a specific handler, and they've installed one at every level of her professional
USA
career.
At the 2026 FIBA World Cup qualifying tournament in San Juan, Puerto Rico from March 11th to the 17th. USA have already qualified for the 2026 FIBA World Cup in Berlin by winning the 2025 Women's AmeriCup. Bring a mix of veterans and newcomers to the 16 round robin. Okay. The roster features 2024 gold medalist Kalia Copper, Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, De'Erica Hamby, and Ryan Howard.
Let's look at the facts surrounding Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark before this Team USA announcement. White took the reins of the Indiana Fever in October 2024, coming off a successful stint where she led the Connecticut Sun deep into the postseason. The Fever's decision was tactical. They wanted a leader with deep local roots. White is a Purdue legend and had previously coached the franchise. Plus, the results in 2025 were undeniable. White steered the Fever to a franchise record 24 wins, a massive leap forward. Under her guidance, Caitlin Clark delivered arguably the greatest rookie season in WNBA history, leading the league in assists and earning first-team All-WNBA honors. On the surface, the partnership was a home run, but that professional success is now being viewed through a more skeptical lens because of the Team USA situation. The debate isn't about whether Stephanie White is a talented coach. Her resume proves she is. The real question is why USA Basketball, an organization notoriously protective of its coaching pipeline, suddenly fast-tracked her into this specific role for this specific tournament. She has never been part of their coaching system before, yet she appears now, at the exact moment the program needs to manage its newest
Tia Jackson
superstar.
will serve as scout coaches. Bro, I cannot believe, bro, Sue Bird, man, this is what I'm saying, bro. Sue Bird is really a op, and like she's a op in disguise. I can see it. Sue Bird is so oppy, bro. Like, why is Kara Lawson the coach? Duke stinks. Her offense is absolute garbage in college. Bro, Duke started out as a top 10 team. Bro, they stink, bro. Don't nobody want to watch them play. How's Kara? It's a few things I got problems with. I don't know how Kara Lawson's the coach. I don't know how Stephanie White is over there. Like this whole thing is looking wacky already. But I am excited to watch Caitlin Clark play. Hopefully she gets to just play. Who knows? There's always an agenda.
Frustration here is logical, even if it feels heightened. USA Basketball has long prided itself on a rigorous coaching pipeline. Generally, moving up the ranks requires years of service, coaching across various international age groups, and building a deep rapport with the program. Kara Lawson is a prime example of this traditional path. Natalie Nakase was integrated during the December training sessions, and even Nate Tibbetts carries international credentials dating back to the 2011 Pan American Games. Then there is Stephanie White. According to the official announcement, her resume within the program consists of exactly one appearance as a court coach in April 2024. Now, she has been fast-tracked to an assistant role for a major qualifying tournament. When you stack that up against icons like Cheryl Reeve or Sandy Brondello, who spent decades navigating the system before leading at the highest level, the disparity is jarring. Even highly respected coaches, who are eventually passed over, usually have years of institutional involvement. For White to jump the line, at the precise moment Caitlin Clark joins the senior squad, creates a specific set of optics. While it may not be a literal conspiracy, in the world of professional sports, perception is reality. To a fan base already hypersensitive to how the establishment manages Clark's career, this doesn't look like a standard hire. It looks like a strategic placement.
They're going to try to play Paige Becker's way more than her on some secret agenda. They'll probably try to start Kelsey Plum over her and Chelsea Gray and all of this stuff. I don't know. I'm excited to try to see her play, but it seems like there might be some real obstacles in the way, man. This whole Stephanie White thing being over there just really kind of blew it for me. But it is what it is, man. We're going to get to see the GOAT CC do her thing. Get down in the comments and let me know what you guys think, man.
Now, let's address the obvious marketing blunder that is fueling much of this backlash. In a move that defies business logic, USA Basketball released a roster announcement graphic that completely omitted Caitlin Clark. We are living in an era where the WNBA is aggressively leveraging the unprecedented Clark effect, a phenomenon that has doubled television ratings, sold out arenas across the country, and sent franchise valuations into the stratosphere. Whether you believe she deserves special treatment or not, the commercial reality is indisputable. She is the sport's ultimate needle mover. Her jersey is the top seller in league history, and major networks have literally rebuilt their broadcast schedules around her. For USA Basketball to announce a roster featuring the most popular player on the planet without centering their marketing on her suggests either a total lack of commercial awareness or a deliberate, awkward attempt to avoid the appearance of favoritism. The developmental strategy, however, if we look past the marketing fails and the coaching drama, the tournament in San Juan, March 11th to 17th, represents a massive strategic shift. Nearly half of the 12-player roster, including Caitlin Clark, Paige Buchers, Angel Reese, Sonia Citron, and Kiki Iriafen, will be making their senior national team debuts. Since the U.S. has already secured its spot in the 2026 World Cup by winning the AmeriCup, they are essentially using this tournament as a high-stakes laboratory. They are testing chemistry and evaluating how these young stars handle international pressure before the real battle in Berlin. This context makes the coaching staff selection far more pragmatic than it looks on the surface. Stephanie White just spent an entire WNBA season coaching Clark. She knows her tendencies, her communication style, and exactly how to maximize her skill set. If the goal is to ensure Clark succeeds in her first senior outing, having her professional coach on the bench is a practical, logical win. A pattern of reactivity. The issue isn't a lack of qualifications. Natalie Nakase is the reigning WNBA Coach of the Year, and Nate Tibbetts has a track record with USA Basketball spanning a decade. The real problem is that the organization's approach feels reactive rather than strategic. USA Basketball seems to be caught in a contradictory cycle. They left her off the 2024 Olympic squad to prioritize experience. They added her to this roster because they clearly recognize her value. They then hid her from the marketing to avoid looking dependent on her. Then, they hired her club coach to ensure she actually plays well. This middle-of-the-road strategy is backfiring. Historically, this organization has been elite at managing legendary egos and building chemistry. But the Caitlin Clark era is different. She has crossed over into mainstream consciousness in a way no player ever has. The scrutiny and expectations are simply on a different level. Stepping on their own success ultimately. Was the initial outrage overblown? In some ways, yes. Stephanie White is a brilliant coach who belongs on this stage. However, the underlying concern is valid. By failing to proactively manage the optics of this hiring and the marketing of their biggest star, USA Basketball has created a controversy where there should have been a celebration. They've placed both White and Clark in an impossible position. If they succeed, critics will scream favoritism. If they struggle, they'll be labeled a marketing gimmick. Once again, at a moment when women's basketball is enjoying a historic surge in popularity, the establishment has found a way to step on its own success. Here's my question for you. If you were running USA Basketball, would you have prioritized the practical advantage of White's familiarity with Clark? Or would you have avoided the hire entirely to prevent these accusations of bias? Let me know your take in the comments, because this debate isn't going anywhere before tip-off in Puerto Rico.